ground is still way too soft. Okay, and it goes down 2, 4, 6, 8 inches. That goes down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That goes down a foot right there. Okay, that's a good 2 feet right there. A meter and a half, maybe 1.7 meters deep. Well, I'm down to, I don't know if we call it bedrock out here, but I'm down to the rock and solid ground. I didn't know how deep I had to go. I'm about 2 feet deeper than I thought I had to go. Now I've definitely got to throw some lines in here. Run a line from the uppermost point to the floor level point, now to the bottom front of the house footer level point. Yeah, throw a line that way and then run a line this way to make sure I'm tracking the right, have a right angle on that corner. And my goodness, is it ever hot. Okay, so you want it to be just over the 2.7. It's got to be 2. Going way up here. Okay, hold on. Turn it over so that you have meters. But hold it right into the corner. The cross, yeah. There. Oh, you make a string that's exactly 2.7 meters long?
Yeah, and then I can make it.
I'm just going to take a couple of seconds and update you. Amy and I have been out here all morning in this baking sun. I'm trying to measure off the key points of the foundation. And it's so hot we have to take a break every 20 minutes just so the our brains will start working again. Anyway, we've got the pit dug, and we've got the corner point identified. We've got the other side of the very front of the foundation identified. We've got the central, I can't even think. Well, we've got strings all over the place here today. Thanks to the help of Amy yesterday, we were up here running more strings, finding more corners, and just getting a better read on the where the foundation corners will be. So now I'm going to start taking them down, a few of them down, and putting up some basic forms and then dumping some gravel. And we're going to put, I don't know how 300 is definitely sufficient. 300 mil. That's oh no, hold on. The wall is going to be 300 mil, right? So we should try for half a meter, 50 centimeters or 500 mil. I just realized I have a new toy. When I was ordering my rebar, I was trying to get a manual rebar bender, and I couldn't. I have three sizes of rebar, 10, 13, and 16 mil, and all of the manual rebars go for 10 and 13 only. Finally, I found one for 16, a used one, for about 80 bucks, and I ordered it on Yahoo Auctions, and actually I don't know if I've won it yet. But in the meantime, I realized how much I have to bend when it comes to rebar. So I went searching on Yahoo Auctions again and found this puppy. It's used, of course, and it was a little bit expensive, close to $900. But I can sell it when I'm finished with it, and it's going to make, as you just saw, it makes cutting rebar a breeze. Bending it is just as easy. Okay, I've got the forms in their most simple form up. I've got the whacker, the compactor, out of its hiding place where it's been for well over a year. It started on the second or third pull. Very pleased about that. And I've got the excavator for now parked over by the gravel. But first, I want to go down and start up the bobcat. I tell you, that battery switcher on or offer thing is a savior. I want to see if I can navigate these slopes with a bucket full of gravel in the bobcat. Reason being is, for the first initial concrete pour, like 2 inches, I'm going to not hire a pump truck. And so I want the cement truck to come up. They'll have to stop on the road down below. And the only way I can get it up here is with the bobcat. Of course, the more traditional method is a hopper. Fill up a hopper, dangle it or hook it from the bucket of the excavator and cart that up the mountain. But the rental shop will not, it seems, rent me their only hopper. They say it's too big for my 3-ton excavator. Like once it's filled with concrete, it will be too heavy for the 3-ton excavator to manage. So I'm going to try and test the bobcat. For about 10 minutes now. I'm trying to burn off some of the gasoline. Maybe it's got old gas in it. Something is stopping it from throttling up. It'll stall out whenever I push the throttle up. So maybe I'll just keep on running it until it decides to work. Well, I've proven to myself that the bobcat can carry almost full bucket of weight up the slopes. It's pretty tricky up here on the foundation level navigating the bobcat around. Luckily, you know, it turns on a dime, so that helps, but it's still pretty sticky. So, and also, you know, a half a bucket or 3/4 of a bucket, however much I manage to get in there, only gives me this much. So I decided to use the excavator and bring up a partially full bag, which is, you know, 3 times this, 3 buckets full. Amy and I were up here yesterday. We got here at 9 o'clock and we had to leave at noon. It was so freaking hot. Amy was afraid I was getting heat stroke or something. I couldn't think, I couldn't make decisions, which seems pretty normal to me sometimes. But she was a bit worried, and every second that we weren't having to be here in the blazing sun, we would scoot off and find a piece of shade somewhere. And then 3 hours into it, we just said, no way, this is just dangerous heat. And for some reason today, I don't know, it's just not bothering me as much. For the last hour I've been in shade here, so that has helped. It's probably going on 3:30 now, 3 o'clock on the nose. So it's not bothering me as much, but my goodness, yesterday was awful hot. So the tamper started working, which is great. I don't know why. I think it might have burned off some old gasoline, but maybe there's some pros out there or knowledgeable sorts who can help me out here. The choke is fully on. So I needed the choke on to get it started, but as soon as I took off the choke, it would stall out. And then I ran it for 10 minutes and then I left it for about an hour. And then I went back and I started up again, full choke. And when I revved it up completely into whacking gear, it ran perfectly. Choke fully open. So I don't know why. Even when it was actually working, if I pushed in the choke, turned off the choke, then it stalled out. So if anybody has any ideas about that, please let me know in the comments. Thanks very much. Oh, it's been a very productive day. I'm cooking hot, but really not uncomfortable. I'm still feeling strong, and gonna finish up these last few minutes. I got the tamper down in the hole. Gonna tamp down that. I'm not getting out the laser today. I'm not gonna level things. I'm gonna have to bring up a little bit more gravel when I get the lasers up here and just sort everything out. But let's call this one done. We're ready for forms next. No. We're ready for 2 inches of concrete next, and then the foundation.